Hello, Mudkip143 here. Here today to show you how to make something. Looks a bit like this. Let's drag it up about 5 seconds. So there. This kind of light thing is great for cell phone backgrounds, computer screensavers. Pretty cool. It's randomly generated, so we don't have to go through the whole animation process at all. It's also like the light they use in some iPod commercials. So let's get right to it. Go to composition, new composition. We'll name it late. Want to make this 720 by 480, 30 seconds long, 30 frames a second. Okay, so we got all this. Now we gotta make a few things, so we gotta go to layer, solid, new solid. We'll name this BG for background. Make comp size black. There we go. Select the solid we just made, hit Control D for duplicate. Pick the top one, rename it particles. Okay. Go to layer, new, light. How was it? Now it's important that you name it this. You have to name it emitter. Make sure it's a point light with 125 intensity, white, no casting shadows. Emitter. Layer, new, adjustment layer. Just all you have to do for this one is just rename it color effects. And drag color effects under emitter. Final thing we have to make, layer, new, camera. We'll name it light camera. Make it 35 mm and just keep it at default for the rest of it. So we got all this now. One more thing we gotta make, but you'll see that in a second. So select particles, and you're going to have to go to effect now. You're gonna have to purchase trapcode particular to do this without using the big red X in the demo. I purchased it, so that's what I've done. Particular just generates random particles. As you can see, the default is generating white particles from the center of the screen. You necessarily don't want it like that right now, so go to emitter, particles generated per second, the top thing, just make that 236. Now this part's right here, emitter type, right under that. You don't want it to be point, you want it to be light. So make sure it does that. And now it's going to use the emitter light we made, and the particles are going to come out of it. Okay, that's all. Oh, one more thing in the emitter section. All this right here, you have to make 0. So select the top one, hit 0, tab, and so forth until the end. Just hit enter at the end. Okay, we're done with the emitter section. Particle. Now you want to go to particle. You can make it up to, as long as you want. I'm going to make it 12. Now, right here, particle type, you're going to make custom. And we have to make a custom one. So, what you're going to do is go to composition, name this particle underscore 50. Make it 50 by 50. Make it last 1 second. Hit OK. Okay, now we got this 1 second lasting thing. Zoom in a bit. Actually, just use this 400. Alright, select the pen tool up here. Pen tool. Go boom. 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 That's actually kind of fat. Hit V to get your selector tool. Make it kind of like that. Select the layer or shape layer. Actually, don't be making shape layers. I'm sorry. Go to composition. Where was it? Yeah, so we want to select. Well, that's right. We wanted to be making. I'm really sorry. You want to go to layer, new, solid. That's right. and we're going to just name this white 1, make comp size, and by the title, you can tell we're going to make it white. There we go. Select the pen tool now, select the thing, the solid we just made, and make a stick-like figure. Hit V to get the selector, kind of straighten it up. Move it to the center. Zoom in one more, just like that. Alright, select your mask, hit Control D 3 times to duplicate it, 3 times. Drag the first one over and shrink it up to about that big, and move it about right there. Alright, select the next one, drag it over to the other side, shrink it up again. You might want it to be a bit longer, about right there. And drag it just about right there. It should be a bit above the other one. Okay. Now go to Layer, New, Solid. We'll name this White Circle. 50 by 50. Make comp size if it's not that. Color white. Just like that. Go up here. Hold it down for about 2 seconds and hit the ellipse tool. Make a circle about that big. Hit V for selector tool. Drag the circle about right up there. Hit Control D. Drag the next circle down to here. And hit Control D one more time. And drag this circle up here. You're done making it. Now we just gotta do one more thing. So select the top white circle. Scroll down. Let's drag that up. Hold Shift and click white 1. It's all gonna be selected. Hit T. And the opacity will be up. Select this. Sorry, I clicked the wrong spot. Hold Shift, click all of them. Go to opacity and make it 10. Then you're going to select the top white circle, hold Shift and hit the last white circle, and make these opacity 25, so they're slightly brighter. That's all you got to do to make this custom thing. So let's go back to our light, and you're going to go over here to Project. Doesn't matter which particle 50. I have my other project up to show you that. So drag particle 50, your composition, in here, right under everything. Now we'll go back to the particles, effect. Now we added custom, so we want to go to layer, particle 50. That's going to be like that. And you're going to want to go to time, go to start birth at loop. Everything else is good. Now if we look for a second, we should see that we're generating some random lights. Should be. See, we're generating it, but it's staying in one spot, and the reason it's staying like that is because it's not moving. We haven't made this camera animated. So what you want to do to animate it is click the light, hit P for position, hold down the Alt key and hit the stopwatch or the keyframe. This is going to open up the text thing, transform position, that's what it's going to say. You're going to type in wiggle, parentheses, the begin parentheses I guess, 0.5, comma, 100, end parentheses. And just click off screen. You can bring that back up. Now, if we go to particles, we're going to see that we're generating some light here. Pretty cool, but it's white. Now, if you don't want it to be white, you don't have, you could leave it like that. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our color effects, our adjustment layer, go to effect, color correction, hue and saturation. It's going to look something like this. Nothing's happening. Hit colorize. Make this the, I don't know what that says. Let me drag this out so I can read. Color saturation. You're going to want to make that 43. And this, you're just going to make sure your timeline's about 5 seconds into it. Something close to that. You can see it's kind of cool looking. And what you do is you go down here, drag. I'm going to make mine a pink. So pink is this way.